Bill Gates is acquiring TikTok in the United States of America. It's over for you, my brothers. It's over for you. Bill Gates is taking over. Yeah. So Donald Trump said on Monday evening that Microsoft is among the US companies that are looking to acquire or take control of TikTok and help the popular app stay active in America. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for stopping by. Especially beautiful day for Bill Gates. Certainly, he's going to pump you some of his stuff like genetically modified stuff, genetically modified meat, all that crazy stuff. You must eat insects. You remember he said you should be eating insects.
Flies on private planes. He lives in, 20,000 square foot mansions. He has a huge carbon footprint, but he wants us to ride bikes and eat bugs.
Saying that we've got to eat less meat and that we're going to get used to these meat alternatives. When a guy like that says that, I'm like, are you making money because of this?
And that eating meat was very bad because when you eat meat, there's emission and it's destroy the whatever you call that thing, and it gets too hot, and there are waves of flames and fires and earthquakes and stuff. Anyway, that's Bill Gates for you. And he wanted you to stay home like forever. Remember that time? So you better stay home. You're gonna stay home until everybody gets feed. Nobody's getting out. He became a doctor. I thought he was an engineer or something. I don't even know if he was an engineer because apparently even Windows didn't belong to him. He scammed it out of somebody. Anyway, he's a genius on his own terms. Microsoft apparently is one of the companies interested in buying 50% at least of TikTok. Why is this important? Because America doesn't want TikTok anymore. They've accused TikTok of being an app that belongs to the Chinese government, and they're using it to spy on American citizens, and American institutions. That's crazy because it makes me think, so what does Facebook do? What does Instagram is that what you do, guys? You spy on other people? Why would you be worried about something you don't do? Why would you be worried about something you can't possibly do? It means you can possibly do it. The matter of fact is Mark Zuckerberg, the last time he came out, he said the CIA can access your WhatsApp messages. Can you believe that? Yeah, isn't that crazy? CIA can read your WhatsApp messages at will. Anyway, so America decided to stop TikTok because TikTok had a bit of an influence in America. What kind of influence? You remember during that time, okay? There was a lot of information online. Especially on YouTube, you couldn't just say what you think. Especially you couldn't say, I don't want to be viewed because you're going to get blocked. And many people were deplatformed. TikTok was probably one of the only places people got some sort of alternative messages and information. And today, many people actually, when they look for genuine information, they don't go on YouTube or any other major platforms. They'll go on TikTok because on TikTok, you're most likely going to find something that's completely different from mainstream. On TikTok, you're probably going to find medicine that are different from what you've been taught, curing things you've been told are not curable. Yeah, you can do that. So you need to control the narrative. It's very important for every leadership of a society. They want to control you in a certain way. Therefore, they say you either close as TikTok in America or you sell TikTok to an American entity. Well, they've found somebody. Trump said that beside Microsoft, other companies are also interested in purchasing TikTok, and he wouldn't provide a list. He says he liked bidding wars because you make the best deals. So initially when he came in power, one of the first things he did, he gave TikTok 75 days to find a buyer because TikTok was banned on the 1st of January. But when he came to power, he said, okay, I'm giving you 75 days to find a buyer. And last week, an artificial intelligence startup, Perplexity AI, presented a new proposal to ByteDance that allow US government to own up to 50% of the new entity. So they're going to merge it with the US company. I don't know how authentic TikTok will be, but you're going to see an American version of TikTok. The bottom line is even China doesn't really see TikTok as it is. In China, they see something a little bit different. But the TikTok in China, there's no stupidity. There's no swearing at each other. There's no curses and stuff. It's very much pushing intelligentsia, pushing cleverness, science, medicine, agriculture to the people. So yeah, American lawmakers believe that TikTok is very dangerous to the society of Americans. Therefore, it needs to be restricted. Trump was in favor of a TikTok ban before. He reversed his position last year, when he credited the platform for helping him win more younger followers. You remember Trump was banned as well. He was banned on Twitter. He was banned on many places because he was American president, but was banned. And that's taught him a lesson. And that's when he created Truth social media. And I remember at the time, the Nigerian president also made a tweet, about Biafra, saying people shouldn't fight each other in Nigeria. And they were banned by Twitter. His tweet was blocked by Twitter because Twitter's policy says you shouldn't be talking about wars and stuff like that. The Nigerian president at the time was very upset and he banned Twitter from Nigeria. Congratulations to that. Clap hands for the Nigerians. Anyway, that was bold. And Trump also clapped hand for him. He said, congratulations for doing that. Fellas, I think technology is very important. Technology is everything in this world today. You can't even make a payment today without technology. In most places you go now today, they ask you to pay electronically or with your card or with your phone. They don't take cash, So very slowly we're moving toward a world that can easily be controlled by powerful people. You know what I mean? So Africa needs to invest in technology. We can't just be sitting there making babies, baby, do you feel me? We got to invest into intelligentsia. We need to have cybersecurity personnel that are advanced, people that are creating. Because if you use their cell phones, if you use their computers, if they use their means of communication, doesn't matter how hard you try to protect your communication, they're going to enter and get your communication because they created the chips, they created the circuit, they have the codes and everything. You can't have secrets, from people who give you things. It's like a microphone. You need to create your own version of things, your own operating system, your own software. That's how it is. Well, the Chinese have understood this. Let me just remind you here, fellas. After World War II, China was poor, just like African countries. We always complain, colonization, slavery. Yeah, come on, get over yourselves. I'm sorry. Okay? China was a poor country. They also were under the shackle of Japanese. But look at what they've done. Tremendous work. And I'm not saying China is an example of beautiful society. Do you know Chatgpt? Where's the African version of Chatgpt? Of OpenAI? Everybody's excited about artificial intelligence. Now you don't need to think anymore. Artificial intelligence will do it for you. It sees your face. It knows what temperature you like before you shower. It's going to start the shower for you. It's going even to make you coffee just the way you like it and stuff like that. Where's your version of artificial intelligence? Are you still using somebody's daughter to do all that for you? Well, the Chinese have come up with something very interesting, Something very interesting to fight against Chatgpt and OpenAI. It's called the Deepseek. This is the Chinese AI chatbot. It has surpassed Chatgpt and OpenAI as the most downloaded app on Apple App Store and other markets. And the market is currently panicking, fellas. The stock of a major AI connected company like NVIDIA on Monday morning following the news. Scary. It's called Deepseek, created by the Chinese. It released its first chatbot in December. And it's only taken about 2 months to release the second version. Now, let me put it this way for you. Okay. Some of these guys say you need lots of money to create your own AI, right? OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, he said you need billions of dollars. Trump and other people have invested about $500 billion to get a higher version of a AI, all that stuff. Now, the Chinese have come out and they say they need time for this to train the AI. The Chinese have done this in 2 months with guess how much? $6 million. And they've made it open source, meaning you don't have to pay for it. Yeah. So they're killing the market of Chatgpt and OpenAI and all these other things because you get Chatgpt that's free and you get the Chatgpt that, you need to pay, right? They're killing the markets of American AI by releasing a free AI, just as clever, that's just as capable and efficient. Crazy stuff. The stock market is going down. That's the Chinese for you. That's what it is, fellas. Go check it out. It's called Deepseek. If you ask it a few questions like, who is Xi Jinping? Okay? Yeah, it doesn't respond. So the AI is Chinese related. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's an open AI. It's open to everybody. It's destroying the market. It's going to destroy the market of Chatgpt and other things. But it's still a Chinese entity. So you will not get every information, or at least there's going to be a shadow on some areas. So that tells you one thing. Everybody needs their own structure. Every nation will need their own AI, or at least every continent. Let me know how you feel about this. Microsoft probably acquiring TikTok. They are definitely going to change it. And this Deepseek by the Chinese, the race is on. God bless.